Imagine this. You're driving from Alaska down the Pan American Highway, and then the road just ends. The highway comes to a halt at the Darien Gap, a stretch of dense, dangerous jungle between Panama and Colombia. The only way across is shipping your vehicle by sea. But you're not in a car, you're in a converted school bus that you and 14 other friends and strangers have been living in for half a year. Stacy's mum, as she's called, is too long and tall for a container, and just as we're figuring out transport, a new twist unfolds. Panama has been swept up in violent protests, and the country is facing road closures, fuel shortages, and uncertainty at every turn. Suddenly, getting a bus onto a cargo ship is more than just logistics, it's navigating chaos. So here's our most intense logistical challenge so far, shipping our bus across the Darien Gap, all while navigating the uncertainty of a country in turmoil. Let's get started. First, we had to get out. Our Panama mum, or Panamum, said the country situation was too unstable and they could even look after the bus until we return. For this, we'll forever be grateful. We had to use local back roads and motorbikes, as well as just walking, to get through all the protests and to a nearby airport. We then flew to Colombia and got things ready in the hope that the bus could one day arrive. Which brings us to Ciara in Colombia, with some live updates on the happenings and the feels.
Hello, this is Ciara, reporting from rehab. No, just in Minka, it's just pretty. Bus being stuck in Panama, everything that's just gone down. Do you know what, I think originally when we were in Panama, we crossed over the border from Costa Rica, and we were hearing about this potential road blockage and uncertainty. I think we all knew something might come. That we all had our hopes that it would be similar to Guatemala and there would be protests and it might set us back a little bit. And I thought maybe that's what it would be. It's just like whatever we're going to come up against, it'll be fine, we'll work our way around it, we'll drive through it, we'll do whatever we need to do. I think when we turned up to the flaming tyres, saw the protests and saw it on the news, and like I said, I think it was then that we realised, oh hang on a second, this isn't great. And I think when Becca and Joelle and Max turned around to us and sort of said, I think you should all leave as quickly as you can, I think it was at that moment that I was like, and yeah, and for that kind of week being at Panamum's, I was a bit freaked out. But then the decision arose to go to Cartagena and live there for a month and work and try and get an idea of what to do with the bus. And that was great. I really enjoyed that. So I think that was good. When it came to the point when we knew that it wasn't going to be 1 month, it was going to be 2. First initial gut reaction was, yeah, but that's fine. Base level stuff's not changed. But then the other side was, can you afford it? What if the bus never comes? Biggest worries is the bus not returning. That was the point, wasn't it? So like, what happens if the bus doesn't come? I don't know. It fucking sucked. I chose to do this specific thing with the Global Convoy because it was the group, it was the mission, it was the Pan American Highway, it was the documentary, it was lots of strangers travelling together, and for that to kind of flip over and look like maybe it would just be me doing it on my own. Exciting as fuck, scary as shit, however, could do it. But it's just not what I wanted to do. So that was my biggest fear. But then the bus will come. It will get here. I have every faith. The roads are open now. At time of recording, roads are open. Becca and Joelle are flying out. Today, it's Wednesday today. Today, they're going to go get that bus. They're going to go get Stacey's mum.
Okay, well that's not good. put everything down.
But the battery's not connected.
I just tightened it down.
Okay.
Okay, just check in, steering. We've got decent voltage. Warm up. Here we go. When we push the gas down now, the voltmeter will go down, but then it will come back up. But we're obviously not producing any energy because our amps are negative. So, I don't know. I have zero idea what it could be. Look at some fuses and hope maybe it's a fuse somehow. I don't understand how that would work either, but we're gonna find out.
It swings and roundabouts, but I think that's the whole thing about travel, right? And kind of life. 1 minute you're absolutely fine. Today, this morning, I feel good about it. I think they're going to get the bus. I can feel good today. But then there are some days where all of the worries come in. You get into your head about it. You do think about money, and you do think about what if the worst case scenario in your head happens. That's why I think traveling with other people is so beneficial, because you have help. The camaraderie of it all. The late night chats and early morning starts, and I'm feeling like you're making something, you're part of something. And I think since we haven't been on the bus, I've missed that greatly. Feeling a part of something. I'm like half and half. Worried, but also absolutely fine. And I just keep thinking that I'm going to go to Cartagena for New Year's and the bus is just going to be there. I don't really have a doubt in my mind. And actually I get kind of pissed off when people give me the doubt. Because I'm like, no! Go away. Yeah, and I think if the worst case scenario happens in the bus, then we just deal with that when we deal with it, and all these fears about going off and whatever. We could do that when we get to it. I think that's what I have to keep reminding myself. What's happened's happened, and what hasn't happened yet, so there's no point worrying about it. Yeah. I think that's it, really. I think that's all I have to say about it. Wish you guys, look forward to seeing you. And get this boat on the road. Yeah. Okay, love you, bye.
So we have our new alternator, which we got special delivery the only way you do in Panama. We're gonna slap it in and please hope it works. Really, really, really hope it works.
This had
Yeah! Yes! Fuck! Yeah? He's good. Thank you so much, man. Oh my god. Hey! And we made a friend! Look at over there!
I wonder if the dogs.
I hope that was helpful, guys. I'm not very good at this unless I'm like prompted. So give us some questions. No! Go away.